Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelvin Johnson. Today I want to show you how to resolve a problem when you try to log onto your device and you receive an error message that says that there's a trust relationship within your device or your computer and your domain controller. So let's say I have a Windows 10 device which is joined to a domain controller, and I want to sign into this device with a new user account. So I'm going to enter this user account, Nora list out. Then I enter the user's password, and if so, you can see that I'm signing in to a domain join environment. So, and if I click sign in, let me just click enter, submit, and here you can see I receive a message which says the security database on this server does not have a computer account for this workstation trust relationship. Well, the problem is that first of all, this is not a password issue, because if you receive a password, if this is a password related problem, you're going to receive a message or an error message that says that the combination of both your username and password is not correct. Or if your password does not meet the requirement, it's also going to display that on your screen. But this is actually telling us that there's a problem with this device security relationship with the domain server. So what we need to do first of all to resolve this problem is first to go to our domain controller. So if you're working in an enterprise environment, probably you'll be working with your workstation and you've installed the remote tools on your device which you will use to connect to a domain controller. But here I'm working in a test environment, so I'm just connecting directly to my domain server. And if I go to my Active Directory users and computer, so I will try to search for this device. Let me just search for this device. First of all, we can see that the device name. Let me show you how to find a device name easily. If I dot punch and slash, and here you can see that the device name is C03. So if I type under select computers and C03, because I'm not receiving an error message here. So, in a company, sometimes there are policies which allow a device, like after like 60 or 90 days, when someone does not log on to that device, the device will be deleted. And also, if that device is deleted after 90 days or is disabled, and then after like 90 days or 100 days or 60 days again, that device will be deleted from your Active Directory users and computers. So right now, I am not seeing a device here, so which means that the device has been deleted, probably because someone has not logged onto that device for a very, very long time. So what we need to do is I'm going to close this, and let me just minimize my Active Directory users and computer. So I'm going to start my Active Directory Administrative Center. So here you just need to go to your Start menu, and under administrative tools, here you have the Active Directory Administrative Center, and make sure that you've enabled in your environment, probably the enable recycle bin would have been activated or configured, so when you delete an object, it comes automatically. You have the option to actually restore that device. So if I go to my deleted object here, if you are not seeing this, you can click on the show hidden icons, and here we can see we have deleted object. So if I go to my deleted object here, you can see here I have one object which is the C03. Probably you may have a lot of computers or users that have been deleted, so you just need to enter for that account here and search for it. So what I need to do is I need to restore this back to my Active Directory users and computers. So I'll click restore. So now you can see that it has been restored. So when I go back to my Active Directory users and computer, we are still not seeing it here. Why? Because I will need to refresh, and here you can see the account is now here. But again, I still have one issue with this account, because you can see that there's a check mark which says that this account is disabled. So I will need to enable this account for the user to be able to log on to the domain, because if now my account, the device is now in my Active Directory users and computers, but if I go to, let me try to log in again with Nora's account, and then enter Nora password. Here you see we are still having issue logging into this device. So the issue is this, is because the device is disabled. So what I need to do is I will need to enable, just right click on the device and then click enable account. So when I click enable account, you can see that this account has been enabled. So I'll now go back again to my to Nora's login page and ask Nora. Definitely you're going to ask the user again to try again and log in. So I'm going to log in again. Here you can see that Nora is now trying to log on. So when you receive the screen, you know that there's surely a good news, or that the problem has been resolved. So let's just wait for some seconds to see if Nora can be fully logged on to this device. So here we can see that Nora is logging on to this device, and everything is going as it's supposed to be, because she's logging in actually for the first time. And mind you, if Nora have logged on to this device before, definitely she would have been able to log on even if that device was disabled in Active Directory or has been deleted. Why? Because Nora will be using her cached credentials in Windows 10 to log on. But the only problem Nora we have is actually having or connecting to network devices, or trying to actually access the network environment from her device. My name is Kelvin Johnson. Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. And please, if you think this video has been of any help to you, don't forget to take your time and just give me a thumb up. And also you can send me a personal message and I will reply to you as quick as possible. And please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more IT related video. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Bye.